Hello, everyone. I hope this message finds you well, hopeful, and energized as we kick off 2023. I couldn't be more excited to celebrate National Mentoring Month and the powerful relationships our mentoring movement has inspired for more than a century. Since our founding, the power of positive relationships has been the common thread that's connected us. It's because of these powerful relationships I joined this amazing organization. And I'm honored to celebrate my 2-year anniversary of leading our mission alongside each of you. Now, these past 2 years of our history have been packed with enough headlines, ebbs and flows, ups and downs to span for decades. And yet this network's leadership and advocacy for kids have been steady through it all. See, I witnessed this firsthand, both virtually and as I travel across the country, meeting you, your staff, board, bigs and littles. I attended many of your galas where you raised record fundraising amount. I got immersed in new programs and partnerships you introduced. I joined your board meetings, engaged with the incredible volunteers guiding your organization. I became BBBS family with your staff, bigs and littles who shared their stories, their pride, and affirmed why our work matters. It's you. You've given me so much hope these past 2 years. And I needed it, whether through professional highs, personal lows, and everything in between. And as I reflect on our journey together over this time, 5 big themes characterize both the historic momentum we generated and the bold path we are setting towards our future. First, that we are Jedi. I was humbled to become the first Black CEO in our organization's history. And while this bold selection is historic, it was only a precursor to our network-wide Jedi commitment. That's a defining legacy of representation, allyship, inclusion, and belonging for all kids. With more than 1,000 leaders trained in Jedi and hundreds of our agencies adopted it in their local communities, it is the essential ingredient for the work we do and the communities we serve. Secondly, it's recognizing the big bet placed on our future. Yes, the headline is the largest ever single donation in our organization's history of $122.6 million. Wow, that's big. But 122.6 doesn't add up without 119 years of evidence-based mentoring and 365 days of you being there for kids in your community. Our mission matters. And this one investment has not only become a launching pad for our strategic plan, but an invitation for thousands of others to join our cause. Next, we took our brand to new heights, becoming the cause of choice for millions of Americans. This started 2 years ago with first positioning how we are a relevant solution to the issues facing kids in our society. And secondly, showing up everywhere people live, work, watch, listen, and shop. And as a result, 50 million in media has been generated in national news headlines, as well as more than 50 new renewed national partners who have joined our mission in a 2-year span. We've also driven some of the most transformative innovations in our organization's history. Consider that in just 2 years, we've built a digital roadmap and a platform that's transforming how we program, fundraise, and develop leaders for years to come. We've enhanced our 100-year mentoring model to a 1-to-1 plus approach to meet kids, families, and volunteers where they are today. And we are building the first of its kind volunteer experience strategy to meet the demand of our waiting list and widen the circle of volunteers into our community. And finally, and most importantly, we've grown our people, our network, our village. I am honored to be surrounded by a national board, national staff, NLC, and agency leaders that are not only best in class in growing our mission, but at the top of the class in sharing kindness to each other and those we serve. This village has generated innovative ideas like the Hub Model, BBBS Leadership Village, mentor agencies, and various program pilots. And yet, each of these ideas' success is predicated on the culture we cultivated, where we all feel valued, that we belong and can contribute no matter our differences. These 5 big headlines are not just about the last 2 years. They are foundational to our strategic plan, a bold path to a big future. And I encourage you to review the plan if you haven't already. You can find it as well as supporting materials at BBBS Connect to share with your local stakeholders in your community. Now, as I close, I want to express how grateful I am for this moment in our mission, for our movement to change lives, and for the trust and friendship you have bestowed upon me. I don't take this moment for granted. As Dan Heath conveyed at our conference last year, moments are not singularly about what happens to us, but more so about the moments we offer to bring hope, inspiration, and a better life to those around us. This is our moment to be bold, to be better, to be big, and to be together. I have no doubt we'll meet this moment for kids. Thank you. See you soon. And remember, we are now and always bigger together.